It is my kickoff day for workouts. I'm at Gold's outside. A little cloudy today, but weather's nice here in LA still. Talk about glucose and just checking my heartbeat. I like to try to get into zone 2 for as much of my workout as I can. But let's talk about glucose and what happens at the gym. My glucose numbers always go up, and somebody's been asking me about this before and their glucose numbers. In the morning it rises anyways. It goes up and then it slowly comes down as I burn through it at the gym. It's my body's putting more energy into it, perceived energy from glucose, therefore my blood sugar rises up. But it's really interesting to see the rise and the fall of my blood sugar as I go through my workout, and then of course after, by lunchtime, it's really stable and really normal. So our bodies are a wonderful thing, and something interesting every day. Don't be afraid to explore yours as well. Let's get at this. Day 2 at the Mecca, and I'm outside at the front. We're going to do chest today because the chest machines were free. I do either chest or back on day 2. Again, talking about glucose levels, how it rises up and falls down as I work out in the morning. And it's really cool around 11:30. I usually get here between 9:30, usually about 9:30ish, and to see it come up, and then it starts coming down. And it's the same thing in the morning with blood sugar numbers. People often talk about blood sugar numbers in the morning. It's because your body's putting more energy into it to try to get you ready for the day. And my body's doing the same thing here at the gym. And then again, it starts to come back down. So if you see that, a lot of people ask me about that. So if you see that, that's just absolutely normal. So, and it's interesting to watch, and you can almost set your clock by how it works. So please check it out, have some fun with it, and let's get active. Day 3, room 2 at Gold's, you can see, and behind me, finished back and doing crunches now. So beautiful day here in SoCal. I put something on my Instagram about the effects of rest on how much energy the next day. You should really go check it out if you haven't seen it. Or just think about, the more rest, the better the workout, and the more functional you are. Less brain fog, you're clear thinking, you make better decisions, and as you work through your day, which is also why it's important to get up after lunch, maybe going for a walk, clear the fog, get your leg muscles working, burning off some of that glucose from your lunch. So there's your tip of the day. It's a big focus on glucose this week. My Dexcom died on me in the middle of the night, so I had to deal with that too. But we were doing good. Yesterday my glucose levels were phenomenal, but I had a really clean day of eating, really clean day of carbs and such. So let's carry this on, and let's get this working for you, not just me. That's what this is all about. Constantly check your glucose. It's going to tell you how you're doing on your journey. Saturday outside at the Mecca. So new challenge today because my Dexcom is off. So I'm taking my glucose manually. So I have a photo shoot coming up this week. I want to put a fresh Dexcom on for, so I'm going to go manual for a couple of days, and then I'll put the Dexcom back on. I hate not having it on, but it just sort of is what it is. And so just what we're getting up to. You can see the outside of the gym today. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California. So this is what's happening. And you know, again, just watching glucose while I work out, it's an amazing thing, our bodies, and just tracking is so important to us. So hopefully you're doing the same thing. Ready for my cold plunge after the gym today. So we've been talking about glucose levels this week and what happens to your glucose and how it raises up and then it starts coming down. Now with my cold plunge, I find my heartbeat drops about 20 beats a minute. Once I get into this, it's set in the mid 40s, and I try to stay in about 14 minutes, but I really noticed this more so my heartbeat than anything else. Really interesting study of the body, and I continue to watch and see what happens with the effects and such. But anyways, time to cold plunge, and then you know what's coming, the one and only Philly cheesesteak in a bowl. As promised to the masses, this is my Saturday Philly cheesesteak in the office. Washing it down with some iced tea. I get this Sardi's hot peppers and extra cheese on it, and it's great. I had the cold plunge. This won't, it'll move my glucose some, but it won't spike it. And I've found this to be a very filling meal. I've got a hockey game to go to tonight, so it's good. And I love this yerba mate tea. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. But this is a great combination meal that keeps me really full. A ton of protein in this, some good complex carbs, and it just seems to work well for me. So it's my once a week treat on Saturdays. This is how we're rocking it. So I've been talking about doing yoga for a while. I used to do DDP yoga, and I all through the pandemic, because there's nowhere to work out. So this being Sunday, I got up and I had a discussion with someone in my office yesterday about DDP yoga. So what did I do this morning? I got up and did DDP yoga. And now I'm all wet because I just got out of my cold plunge, second cold plunge of the week, Saturday and Sunday, I should say, for the weekend. And, I feel great. So it's going to be a really good day. I'm going to make a no-carb breakfast, eggs, an omelet, some bacon, and do some running around and have a fantastic Sunday. Get active, man. I can't stress it enough. And one thing about yoga is it really stretches me out. I love that. I get a good workout from it. I wear a heartbeat monitor, but it really stretches me out. And the effect on my body is fantastic. And then again, hit the cold plunge right after. Man, this is a jump start to the day. Okay, here's my meal prep for breakfast. And I make a giant omelet. And I'll split this up. I'll have some today, I'll have some Monday, some Tuesday. But I've put jalapenos, and I've also got cheddar, and I've also got hot sauce, tapatio, and cayenne pepper. So if you like spicy food like I do, this is a pretty good way to go. Then you don't need a bunch of condiments at work to throw on top of it because it's already nice and spicy. So if you like it hot, welcome to my meal prep for the next couple of days. Another week has come and gone, and it was an adventure. So let's talk about it. Basically stayed the same on weight this week, but I did do a lot in the videos on glucose levels, really focused on my blood sugar as it goes up and down, and really want to explain what happens when I work out. And to recap, I see in the morning, it'll raise up as I go to the gym, get some energy into my body from my body, right, in the form of glucose. I burn it off in my workouts. I do about 45 minutes of weightlifting. I do crunches, and then I get on the treadmill for 30 to 40 minutes after. I often do a live stream on over on TikTok around 10:40 Pacific. So if you're ever around, you want to jump on that, you can check it out. But I do that Wednesday through Saturday. But it's interesting to see. I always watch my blood sugar go up, and then I watch it come back down. And I see it go up and come back down. And then by lunchtime, I always have a really good reading. I go home from the gym, and I sometimes jump on my cold plunge, depending on how late I've been at the gym. And then I head into my office, and I'll work through the afternoon and into the evening at my office. The workouts are really important. I shoot a lot of stuff over at Gold's too, for my social media partners and things. So, all kinds of things happening with this, and that's been the week. So we're jumping back into a new week. Let's get this party started, and let's have some clean eating, some good workouts, some great mental attitude, and get things happening. A lot of people in our coaching program are really getting some really cool results, weight loss, their blood sugar levels really stepping into place. And, we work on longevity, making sure that when we're done the program. So if you're interested in that, you can hit me up too. We'll get your blood sugar happening for you. I hope you're having a great day, and we can talk soon.